What the fuck, TV?
Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? What's going on, my brothers?
What's the deal, baby?
What up, y'all?
Yo, I know we haven't seen each other for a week. What's been going on, fellas?
Hold on. But first of all, I think everybody should introduce themselves. Starting with you, since you know what I mean, you're the main man. Start that off, brother. Who are
I'm
you?
not the main man, you know what I mean?
The main man.
Luckily, I'm LO, from What the Fuck TV, trying to do some, what the fuck moments of what's going on in the world today. You know what I mean?
Plop.
That's what's up, yo. That's how it is.
That's how it is. Who you, bro?
Yo. This is El Clásico RD, representing our original Dominican culture from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. For us still living in that era, the good, the blessed era of our lives.
The good, the bad, and the
spreading the good word. You know how it is, brother.
Word. Dope.
You my brother? Is you my brother?
Last but not least, I'm Echo, El Black, representing the Tech Other crew, representing What the Fuck TV, representing the family, representing the culture. I'm here, man. I'm just a dark-skinned Dominican kid from the Bronx, baby. You know what I'm saying? We just out here, you heard? Good to have y'all with us. Welcome to the show.
Facts.
I should have said that I was representing the Yellow Brothers, but I forgot to say that part.
You a yellow bone, bro. You yellow bone.
The Yellow Bones.
Man. I got so many yellow people in my family, bro. When they see us together, people will be like, man, how the hell? That's how it is, though, right? That's how DR Dominicans, we like that. It be yellows and blacks and browns and reds and like, what the hell? So,
Max.
Yo, but and how was y'all week? What's going on? What's new? What's popping?
Take it away,
just here. Just not enjoying the high gas prices, but other than that, surviving, working, doing how it is,
Yo, my guy, I follow this biker, and I saw his YouTube, and he was going to buy a new motorcycle, but he has a pickup truck with diesel. Oof. Bro, $5 a gallon for diesel prices?
That's about right.
Didn't we just take over Venezuela? 51st state, bro.
You know what's crazy? I heard somebody tell me today in West Texas, they got gas prices up to $6-7 a gallon, man. That's crazy.
I mean, I'm not in West Texas. I'm on the west side of the outskirts of Houston. But we're over here bugging out at $3.40. We're like, what's going on? So I can't imagine it going higher than that because I don't know. I'm just going to have to to my job, like, I got to work remote, bro. I can't spend.
I think that's where we're all going, bro.
I'm to the point where I'm like, do I really want to go out this weekend and save some of this gas, bro?
Dude. Well, while you guys are wasting money on gas, you know what I mean? Me at my age, I'm doing like, what is it called? Those moments that hit us when we're older, midlife crisis. I went ahead and got my nose piercing and stuff like that. Like, yo, my dude, like, if you notice, I was trying to do the ¿cómo que se llama ese? The industrial. So I had to reopen this, but then I got a keloid, and then I got the bar right here. What? And then I got, bro, I don't know what to do next, bro. I think I'm gonna get my lab red again.
Yo, listen, we all go through that point in our lives. As long as you ain't using an earring with the tip of an eraser, the pencil eraser in the back,
old school
joints.
No way.
You do what you got to do.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. First of all, my week was cool. My week was very ordinary. Just a working man. Nah, man. But as far as the age thing, and you know, it's tough at work, because I'm like, I be having to catch myself. Like, am I trying to fit in, or am I just, you know what I mean? Like, but it's whatever. You know what I mean? You got to be yourself, man. If you want to get a piercing, if you want to get a BBL, do your thing, man. You know what I mean?
Listen, if you come in with BBLs, I'm not talking to none of y'all no more.
Nah, no BBLs, bro. But I might get the little 6-pack done. You get what I'm saying?
What?
The little yeah, bro. Yo, that's out here, bro.
Get that.
The only good thing is that at least I look younger than y'all at one point, right? Yo, you got gray hairs on your head. El Clásico got gray hairs on his head, right? No gray hairs, baby.
Got some on that beard, though. You got some on that beard, brother.
Yo, salt and
You got
pepper,
some on
baby.
that beard, right?
I mean, we got salt and pepper too. Listen, I mean, it's a little bit more
bro,
salt.
that's like extra salt, bro. That's like extra sodium,
It is
right
extra salt. It is extra salt, but it got some black in there. Stop playing.
There.
It's a little something.
What happened?
It's a little something, a little white in there.
A little something, man. Leave my joint alone.
You know what I mean? So, yo, I know we're gonna cover a few subjects tonight. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna go into from Jay-Z concert ticket prices. I know that we had a video pending, the introduction of battle rap to El Clásico, but we're gonna do a little movie review. Echo's gonna talk about this Houston Latino Film Festival. We're gonna do a little rap debate, and then we're gonna talk about the future of merengue. That's gonna be a deep discussion. So, we're gonna have to flip that portion into a Spanish thing. You know what I mean? For all of the Dominicanos out there, I did wanna bring up one thing before we go into everything. I know we mentioned it before, but I wanted to recap as like a what the fuck moment. You know what I mean? What the fuck is up with all these streamers like creating tension between countries? Example, I was showing y'all today the idea that I had for like a baseball uniform. You get what I'm saying? Because
right.
I'm all over the place. But streamers out there causing beef between Dominicans and Venezuelans, bro, in baseball. What are your thoughts in that?
I am not super familiar. I did see with the topic. I did see some kind of reel where Alofoque was talking about something like, oh, le voy a una demanda or something like, not una demanda, pero something like that to Venezuela. And he was with his co-host, who happens to be Venezuelan, Pereira, Jessica Pereira. And she was like, oh, that's crazy for you to do that you're going over the top. And I didn't know the context. It looks like there has been some beef. I know Alofoque also just bought the jacket that the Dominican team passed around after a home run or after a run batted in. So that's what but I don't know the context of the Venezuela and the Dominican beef. I'm thinking it's still the fact that we won, even though they won.
All right. Clásico, what are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about baseball, we do have bragging rights, even though, in a sense, even though we beat them, they did win the whole thing. So you got to give it to them there. I just think that this is what I heard about this whole Alofoque stuff was a little bit. I'm somewhere around where Echo is, where I heard him saying the other day, or yesterday actually, that he was planning on contacting YouTube to block all Venezuelan users from viewing his show, and that his new reality show. So you guys know that one of the things that blew up his popularity was this reality show that he did called Casa Alofoque, which was almost like, it's like one of these reality shows that you see in the U.S. You got a house full of people and people that live there for
basically the real world Guachupita.
Exactly. I can't even put it any better than that, right? Yeah. So apparently he's doing like another reality, and he's like, I'm not inviting no Venezuelans. Now, where that is coming from, I don't know the details, sometimes a lot of these guys, this guy, what he's really good at, Alafoque, is stirring up a lot of controversy for views.
Yeah,
So this could be one of the things where he's like, let me say some wild shit to get everybody pissed off, the Venezuelan community. Even though Venezuelans and Dominicans, believe it or not, they get along so well, bro. We could hate each other during baseball.
Yeah.
What are we saying?
Go ahead.
No, what I was saying, for example, during the whole thing with the Chavez and all that stuff, not to get political, but a lot of Venezuelans, first of all, Dominicans in the 80s used to go to Venezuela and make a career out there.
Yeah.
And then when Chavez took over and that communism stuff started kicking in, a lot of Venezuelans started leaving the country and a lot of them moved to DR. So there's a mutual love and respect for both countries. What I honestly think that this is a ploy that Alafoque is doing to kind of garner views and interest in this new show and get people mad. Because his thing is about saying the wildest shit you could think of and getting people like, oh, how could you say that? But people still watch. That's my take in
it. Yeah. I was going to add to that. I was going to add to the Venezuelans living in DR. For anybody that's been in DR in the last 5 years, excuse me, you'll see that there's got to be a nice percentage of Venezuelans in the Dominican Republic.
A bunch of
bro, they're all over the world right now. They're all over the world, bro. My view is like, my girls have Venezuelan and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell y'all one thing. From the cooking perspective, I can't be with no other woman in the world than a Venezuelan because they cook just the same sazon that Dominicans use. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's so crazy that at first I'm like, yo, my mom would do this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling her how I would like my stuff in the kitchen and stuff like that. Y entonces ella saca su sazón. Yo, and now I go to my mom's house and I'm like, mommy, but my girl does it like this. My girl does it like that.
She don't get pissed off?
My mom's like, entonces vete para allá. Entonces, like, go. You're on mute, Echo. You're on mute. You know what I mean? Pero, when it came to baseball, the Venezuelans that I know, and I'm sorry to all viewers out there, Dominican Republic are the daddies in baseball.
Of course.
We're the daddies in baseball.
That's
Echo,
facts.
you're on mute, just in case. You know what I mean? But, yes, Venezuela has a strong team. Like, let's say, between Venezuela and Colombia can't mess with baseball. They should just stay home.
Stay with the football, soccer.
You know what I'm saying? So, they respect us and I respect them. Like I told you, when the games were going on, I was like, yo, one day I will have my Dominican hat, which I lost, entonces I will come out with my Venezuela hat. You get what I'm saying? Yo, props to them. Pero we are the daddies in baseball. We are the daddies in baseball.
And I love messing with them. I got a lot of Venezuelan friends that I be bugging with them all the time, making fun of them when we beat them. But they won the whole thing, so they got bragging rights when it comes to the World Baseball Classic. However, they can't mess with us when it comes to baseball. But there's still a lot of love. You know what I mean? That's like have you seen the competitiveness between like Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic in World Baseball Classic?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a different one.
They will go at it.
But that's a different one. That's a different one right there.
When the game's over, what we going drinking tonight? What we gonna eat tonight?
You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I'm saying?
I want to give a shout out to my co-worker Ina. Definitely super ill rivalry. She's from Venezuela, and I remember the day we won. So at our job, they gave us big flags, like to put in your cubicle to represent, because everybody's from everywhere, right? So they gave, of course, I had to order my Dominican flag. It's the big one, the staff joint. So I've had it in my room for a while because I brought it home. But when we won, I took it to the job, and when she got up to eat breakfast, I laid the joint on her chair, the entire flag on her chair. So when she came back, she was bugging out. but she did the same shit to me when they beat the Americans, when the Venezuelans beat the Americans. So big shout to her.
Hey, have y'all noticed that we have the same speech patterns?
And compared to other countries in South America, I would say Venezuelans are the most Caribbean,
Right.
kind of Spanish Caribbean, you know what I'm saying, familiarity as far as culture goes. Because the Colombians, yeah, they got their Caribbean side, but they're very different in how they use their slang and everything like that. So
Yeah, much different because
yeah,
at least in Cartagena, like let's say, yeah, know that I go a lot to Colombia and stuff like that. Medellin is another Spanish. You get what I'm saying? Now, when I went to Cartagena, bro, I understood everything they were saying, even though they had their Colombian words, but that Caribbean slang, is in their speech. You
Yeah,
know what
one
I'm
of my
saying?
things that I was surprised in as I really got to know Venezuelans a lot is their use of the word vaina as much as we do.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
and coño.
pana and coño. They and again, that goes. These are two cultures that do have a history with each other, as far as if anything else. Um, Historically, at least the music. You know what I mean? Venezuelans absorbed a lot of the '80s merengue, '90s merengue. There's just
Yeah,
merengue
man.
people,
Yeah.
and some of the people that mourned the most when the merenguero died. What's his name?
Ruby
Classico.
Perez. Ruby
When
Perez.
Rui Perez, when Rui Perez passed away, that nation grieved that artist because
Yeah.
Well, he lived over there for. Well, I mean, we'll discuss this
he
more
has
in
a house over
classical
there,
side.
doesn't he? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He made a whole career over there. To
Yeah,
be honest with you, so
yeah. So
You know what
big
I
shout to
mean?
Venezuela. Big shout to Venezuela. But we run baseball, but we all
But
brothers.
it's all love. But it's all love.
It's all love.
Always.
always,
It's all love.
always all love.
You know what I mean?
That,
So
that'll be are we going into classical now? That would be a great segment since we already talked about Rui.
nah. We're
No,
gonna
let's stick with our
yeah,
agenda.
I haven't seen anything about no concerts, but I guess Jay-Z concert tickets are off the hook or something.
Now, Echo. I don't know if you want to add to it, but I'm gonna just add this little tidbit. Preparing for this segment, I just went in to see what they had in Atlanta. So May 30th through July. No, Atlanta and through July, which is in New York City in Yankee Stadium. The cheapest tickets are $310.
What the fuck?
Eh, Eso, ¿tú me entiendes? You know, I really love. I got mad love for Jay Z as an artist, man. I really do. I think he's dope. I'm
But
not even gonna sit here and try to hate on
but
him. He pu- is he an artist that's worth $310 to go see just because we haven't seen him forever? No, and
Not even.
but he knows how to sell himself, and that's why he's always been ahead of the pack. Jay has always known how to sell himself, and it's exclusive, and it's a limited edition, and it's one time, and it's Bronx, and it's my boy J Rock. Big up to my boy J Rock. He's like, yeah, anybody trying to go? I'm like, bro, in Trump's economy, man, the tickets to go is going to be 400 easily. Wherever you, I think he's in Chicago, he's in Indiana. I'm in Houston. That's 400. The ticket is probably going to be 400 on the average. And then where we going to stay at? That's another 300. To spend 1,000 to go see your artist, it's not just Jay Z. I
Well
wouldn't do it
past
for
his
anybody.
prime.
But he's probably still a great performer. He's always been. I'll give him that also. It's just doesn't make sense for me to get out of my comfortable seat and be like, nah, I gotta go see this. I would I will make the effort more so as a kid who was raised in the Bronx and now lives somewhere else and has a 7-year-old son. I would love to take him to a Yankees game more so than
wait,
that
nah.
would that I would break bread for that. I would break bread.
break bread for the Yankees. That's a different conversation, but no bread for the Yankees. Sorry.
What I'm saying is not even about the Yankees. It's the experience of going to New York, being that he doesn't live there. I was raised there. It's the Bronx. That's something that I would probably put more effort to. But Jay, and listen, and God bless everyone who bought a ticket already and is going to see that man. That's great and good, but no, I'm good on that. That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I mean, if you were telling me Jay-Z 10, 12 years ago, that's a different ballgame. But today, to convince me to, I don't care how great Jay-Z is or was or whatever. To me, I'm well past that stage. I'm one of them idiots that fell for the Black Album tour, thinking this was the last of Jay-Z I was going to see. And here he was, 18 albums later, still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I went to see him. I went to the Black Album concert.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and it doesn't have anything to do with that. It's just the fact that, to me, Jay-Z is in impresario now. To me, you know what I mean? He's all about business now. He ain't no rapper. He is not. I don't care. That's all name. You want to go see Jay-Z? What you want to go see his name?
Fuck you, pay me.
I don't know.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
That's my take.
Yeah, nah, I hear you, man. I'm 100% with you on that. I mean, I regardless of, I would say, regardless of him being past his prime, if he was performing in the city that I'm in, and the tickets were like 150, I might consider that.
Maybe.
But it's the economy, though. It's the economy that's messing everything up. Because look at Miami FC, the Miami team with Messi. Before Messi went into Miami, tickets were like no more than $80. Now tickets are starting off at like $250.
Yeah.
Yo, and let me tell you something. They just built a new stadium right near the airport.
That's going to be the nicest. It's going to be it. Either it opened up or it's opening up soon.
I was told when I was there 2 weeks ago, I was told that it's opening up this season. They're going to do the inauguration this season. So
that's crazy.
And I was trying to get the tickets for the full thing, the season tickets. I can't get that for two people. Crazy?
Nah, man.
So it's just crazy. Like Jay-Z. Jay-Z, look, Jay-Z has to fly, has to bring in folks in. They have the different TVs, different cameras. Bro, all that is money. And right now with the economy.
Yeah, and it's just, but, he's in an industry that has that have professionals looking into stuff like that. And the one thing that is still true is people spend money on entertainment, man, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He did it intelligently. He said it's going to be a one joint. Maybe I don't know if he's going to do 2 or 3, but it's not going to be a tour. He's just going to have that one song where he's going to come through and collect real quick and be out. And he has the star power to do it. And because he's like, he's looking at Kendrick. Kendrick numbers is crazy for his last tour, and then that was an album that people. Not even. I'm talking about the one he came out with before GNX.
But to me, does Jay-Z really? Okay, I guess he's in business, but my question is Jay-Z really that cash strapped that he needs to do concerts to make that kind of money? Is his other business ventures failing that he has to do this? It's a question I'm asking. I don't know.
No, it looks like it's maybe a passion project that he's going to capitalize on it because why not? You know what I mean? But it might be a little passion. Maybe I'm guessing he doesn't need to do that. Maybe he's already good. He's worth $2 billion, I think.
Or do you think something's coming out because of the P. Diddy stuff?
I mean, there's been a lot of theories about that. About the fact that he's paying a lot of lawsuits too and stuff like that. And remember, being worth a certain amount and having a certain amount is two different things, right? I mean, from the people.
Sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He by assets altogether, he might be worth something, but I don't know. I don't know how long the money is. I don't do none of that follow the money shit. But
yeah, pocket watching. Yeah, you're right.
but maybe it is a passion project to your point, Jonathan. And but what I'm saying is, I can't do it. And I said, God bless everybody that can do it, but I can't do it in this economy. I can't spend a G just to, you know what I mean? Call me broke or whatever you can or whatever you want. But no way. Nah,
No,
man.
it's not even. I mean, it's not even that. It's just that this is only. I'm trying to think of the equivalent. This is like, find somebody big like a band that was good in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and they coming out. They're all old and they got into other ventures and they want to do a concert. Like, if I want to listen to Jay-Z music, I'll just pop in, some Apple, iTunes or whatever, and listen to old tunes and jam out to that. But for me to spend $300 $310 in the Bronx, Yankee
And that's
Stadium,
and you up there. You up there with God. You understand? The ones
that's the
that
cheap
if you want
joints,
to be,
right?
if you want to be down there with the excitement is that's easily an $800 ticket down there. I was looking at them joints earlier. That's easily, when you get closer, them joints get to like 1,300 and it's sold out. It's sold
Sold out
out.
already.
Hold on, let
I
me
think
see
so.
something. So I'm gonna look
So
up.
how people can't pay their bills, but they could go to a Jay-Z concert.
Because people don't pay their bills instead of going to Jay-Z concerts.
All right, that's a credit check. Nigga. You know what I mean?
You live in New York, you might. It's not like the South where by the third you ain't got your rent. All the stuff is out of your apartment. Nah, in New York, it's like if I'm behind a month, I'll be all right.
Yeah, I got you.
Yo, this is wild, yo. All the way in the top deck of Yankee Stadium, in the
Yeah.
400s.
Yes.
It's the cheapest one is 320.
Yeah.
I
Try
can't
to
even,
get
you
down.
can't even see the 310 one anymore.
Try to get down there.
And
If you get, go ahead.
go ahead.
I would say if you get close enough to see Jay-Z sneakers, you're paying about 2,000, bro.
Imagine, yeah. So
Jay-Z's what? Oh yeah.
So
Out
when
of
you're
York.
on the field level, you're looking at 1,100, and in the
Damn.
center, $2,800.
Yeah, man.
And imagine VIP.
That's
All right.
crazy.
Now,
But
okay. So real quick, still talking about Jay-Z. What was it? Because I haven't really, I've been out there today, so I was hearing that there wasn't a statement that he said on battle rap. Can you fill me on what's going on that? I haven't been able to watch anything. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you could look it up too. Classical.
Something about that people shouldn't be is causing negative
Yeah, I think
negativity in music.
I think from just to be fair, I think it wasn't a knock to battle rap. I think it was, as we discussed uh, previously, excuse me, as we discussed before about rappers being too old to do certain things, and I think that's when that came about to the point where it's like we're mentioning people's kids at this point. It's like that's not it's counterproductive. He was saying to the culture. You know what I mean? It's
so
counterproductive to the
let me share this statement. So Jay-Z shares his sentiment about rap battle and his decision to choose Kendrick for the Super Bowl. What do I care about them two guys battling? What's that got to do with me? Have at it. They drag everybody in it like everyone's part of this conspiracy to undermine it, I guess. So
They meaning the crowd, meaning the fans. They
right.
meaning the fans. I just want some context into that because it came about. The question before that was something of something around like how did he feel with the backlash and all that. You know what I'm saying? And saying that you chose a side by picking Kendrick. And Jay Z was like, I chose the dude that had the hottest year that year. That's simple. So I think that's when he went into that. So I think a lot of the stuff is being taken out of context. You're making it seem like Jay-Z's against the sport of battle rapping, where I think he was talking about it not being it being counterproductive when two established artists are already doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like what's the point of that? So of course, battle rap fans took it out of context. It was like, yo, man, the media, battle rap media was pushing it like, oh, Jay-Z said battle rap is whack.
Yeah, but the thing is that, okay, so when I remember, I don't know if it was a couple of years ago, they were talking about why people in the industry don't do battle rap. Battle rap is a different thing. Like, let's say that's me, right? Okay, I thought that was me. So, like, let's say I could understand if he was trying to say, hey, it could damage someone's career that's in the industry. You know what I mean? That they shouldn't battle, but I think it keeps music lit, at least for me. You know what I mean? Okay. Let me go back there. So you remember Adi Boom? Echo, you remember Adi Boom? The battle rapper?
Man, most of your stuff was cut out, but yes, I do remember Adi Boom.
Okay. You remember Adi Boom was supposed to be like the next Charlie Clips kind of battle rapper because they even looked alike and he was trying to be almost like Adi Boom. Now, what happened
I don't know
to
if I would
him?
say that, but I do. Okay, I get it. He was one of the up and coming ones, yeah.
Up and coming, you know what I mean? Like Lou Castro kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they found some dirt on him for being a snitch.
Yeah.
He is no longer in battle rap right now.
Yeah, he battled Big K. Big K had that historic third round where he brought out some paperwork, passed it out to the crowd. Everybody read that shit.
Now imagine that in the industry. Just imagine. Yo, they having a battle rap between, let's say, give me an artist that could go against P. Diddy.
Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri is up there, and he goes, yo, you be working with that baby oil, and puts all his stuff on blast. Now, those are industry people making millions.
You said the baby oil. That was that line.
Oh, yo, the thing is, Clásico, battle rap is like that, bro. If you picked a booger and you ate it in 5th grade and somebody has a picture, bro, in battle rap, they are printing that stuff out and they will blast you on it for the rest of your life. They will blast. Now, do you think Jay-Z also wants to kind of conserve those big mainstream artists from attacks that could affect them in that way?
Nah, I think he's just an old dude.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna be brief, Jonathan, so you can definitely hit your point on. But I'm gonna be brief. He's older, and he's being more reflective. And again, the context of what he was talking about, it wasn't like a direct question where it was like, "Hey, what do you think about battle rap?" Like Loaded Lux, and you know what I'm saying? It wasn't about like the leagues or how the structured battle rap industry is. It was more so about Kendrick and that dude. But I know, but he's even being a bit hypocritical, even though he did check himself later on in the interview and said, "Oh, me and Nas didn't need to do what we did." But yo, you started it. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say that regardless of how somebody feels, that's part of rap, bro. That's part of hip hop. Battles have been going on from the beginning of everything. So
I gotta agree. I think this, as I'm seeing more of the information coming in about this, I think this was a grown ass man with kids and a family now speaking from a different point of view. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With growth and maturity, right? Yeah. Now, I'm not even gonna sit here and say anything about he got his ass beaten up by Nas and Ether, but I'll let everybody make their own assumptions, and that's why you don't want to know about battle rap no more because you got smoked. But anyway, that's just me.
Well,
Yeah, he got murked. That's what I'm gonna tell you how he got murked by Nas. That's what it was.
Yo,
But,
okay, can I just say this real quick? Because it's gonna come. If I don't, I'm gonna explode. So let's think about this real quick because the word ether is now a verb, right? Is that the term? It's a verb describing somebody getting smoked in a battle rap.
Understood. Yeah, no, it turned. Yeah. It became
the term used to describe somebody getting smoked.
Yeah.
When you are on the wrong side of probably one of the dopest battle songs in the game, you might have those kind of thoughts and say maybe rap battle is not good for everybody. Yeah, because when you did it, you got your ass smoked by Nas. But anyways, I said what I had to say.
Yeah.
There was also another battle rapper that basically just said he's retiring from battle rap, and that was Goods the Animal. And I'm sorry, Black Glove Millsy, bro. I think he really took him out of battle rap.
Besides that, too, yes, I agree with you. He did, but besides that, Goods has just never been. This has never been the most illest. I don't know. I've never really liked Goods.
I like Goods the Animal when he came out with his little drink. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Y'all might think I'm bugging, but I was gonna support and buy those sneakers. You know what made me stop from buying those sneakers, bro? Millsy. Bro, when he said those are knockoffs, you know what I mean? Bro, I was like, nah. I was like, I can't.
Yeah, but that would be a good move for somebody like that. Again, you older, you did it already. You know what I mean? You probably got different. You know, Goods is always boasted about. He's always been a money dude. So you move on in life, man. But he never was eyebrow rising to me. You know, eyebrow raising.
Nah, he wasn't like that. He's not on my top. You know? He's not on my top. But he was entertaining.
He was cool.
He was entertaining to me.
It was cool. No, he said a lot of stupid shit, but he said some fly stuff too, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I give him props. But yeah, man. But yeah.
So can I just interject here? Are you referring to these Slick Walks sneakers?
Yeah, to the Slick Walks, bro. Check them out, bro.
I am right now, and it says here that he was getting exposed for stealing Steve Madden's design.
Bro, but it's crazy because there was a video that I saw with Shaq, right? And Shaq was like, yo, all those sneakers are made in the same Chinese factory, bro. All them sneakers. So it's okay. Were they Steve Madden's? They could have been. But since Steve Madden couldn't bring them out, you get what I'm saying? Yo, they gave Goods a deal. I don't see something wrong with it.
Listen, I didn't buy the shoes because of that. I didn't buy the shoes because
you got slip-ons.
That were not my style. But I would never be like, oh, he copied, because everybody copies. The same thing they were saying about Bapesters looking like Air Force Ones. And what happened? Bapesters went platinum on the street, and their sneakers were $300 back in 2007. So
now that you talk about that, yo, are they called Uptowns or Air Force Ones? What the fuck are they called?
If you're in New York, you call them Uptowns. They don't call them Uptowns in Baltimore, I don't think.
Right.
Okay.
You know
so we call them Uptowns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, can I just interject?
The Air Force Ones, and I'm like,
yo, you know what's crazy? You made me want to look something up. Oh, about Shaq. You mentioned Shaq. You know, Shaq sells those affordable sneakers at Walmart.
Yeah. You know how many he sold?
You want to know how much that brother has made? It says he's generated. It says here since 1995, he sold over 400 million pairs of those sneakers, generating over $10 billion in footwear since 1995.
Bro, and all from the same Chinese manufacturer that does Jordans.
Yeah, so I think, but if it's talking about 95,
no, it says from 95 to now.
Okay, then they're including his Reebok deal.
Correct. Yes, sir. That's correct.
All right. Talk about the Shaq Gnosis, the Shaq. See, those sold. But then, yes, he made his own situation and sold millions of shoes as well. And it's just, it's crazy because that's crazy that you talk about affordability and still being able to make that much money. Just to show that shit ain't got to be expensive, man, at all. You know what I'm saying? You can sell to the poor people and the poor cats and immigrants, and that's the people that buy that stuff, and they'd be fine.
Yeah,
but you know what's sad though? You go ahead.
Some of these companies actually went at the urban market on purpose, and I'm gonna tell you, and El Clásico, you could look it up. Y'all remember the shoes Royal Elastics?
Yeah, I remember Royal Elastics.
You know that for a point, those were going to be the hip hop wear sneaker.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. I mean, I think it made some noise, didn't it? It did make some noise.
It made some noise. No. I'm sorry, not even Royal Elastic. Sorry, British Knights.
Oh, British Knights.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah,
they were actually like this stupid company that wasn't selling shoes, and then they went and aimed at the market, which British Knights gave MC Hammer a deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, totally went out of business.
Yeah.
And they ended up doing like Shaq and selling their sneakers for mad cheap.
But they paved the way though. Because after that, that's when companies started looking at hip hop as like a super big marketing tool, to sell products. So that's crazy. But British Knights, yeah, as a matter of fact, you can get a pair of British Knights now somewhere.
And they're expensive.
They probably run you like 80, 70, 60.
I don't know if I'm gonna be rocking something that says BK on it. Somebody start clowning me talking about why you wearing Burger King sneakers.
Well, that became the thing back in the day. Yeah, if you were still wearing British Knights, when New York was a very big play in, play out, what's in style, what's not in style type of place in the 80s and 90s. So if you was rocking some British Knights at nights after everyone stopped rocking them, you was gonna get dissed. You was gonna get snapped on.
Let me see how much Royal Elastics are now.
Royal Elastics or British Knights? Which ones are you talking about?
No. Because now that I have said Royal Elastic, I wanna see how much they are now. Like right now, Royal Elastics on their site, they start off. Well, they have a sale. They're like $150.
That's not bad.
150.
Okay,
I remember, bro. I had these brown ones, bro, and just so that I didn't have to wear, shoestrings, I was like, yo, I want some more. You know what I mean?
They got some heat though.
Yeah, bro.
They got some heat though.
Yo, that reminds me of what the Champion stuff. That now everybody's going crazy with it, and you should be able to get those at.
Nah, but
Champions is still popping right now.
Well,
yeah, man.
I don't know. I guess in Florida it's still popping. Around here, it made a splash.
All over the place.
It made a splash like a little bit after the pandemic over here, where everybody was just rocking that. But yeah,
I can still rock my Converse though.
Well, that's Nike. So
these joint the Chucks.
Nike owns that, so you should rock.
Nike owns the Chucks now.
No, Nike.
I didn't know that.
Get the hell out of here! I didn't know that.
When you go to if you go to Nike's website, there'll be a tab for you to go to Converse from Nike's website.
Out of here, bro.
Oh, I didn't know.
And they were like, they're still like $50. They go for like $50 still.
Yeah, that's a strong fan base with the Chucks. Them shits ain't never run out. Especially California probably sells 100 million Chucks per year, probably.
Now, do y'all wear Chucks or no?
Nah, hell no.
I wear Chucks.
I do on occasion.
I think those are the most comfortable shoes. And I'm gonna tell you some other ones. I know we're getting off topic, so I'll be quick. Toms.
Yeah, Tom. That's footwear. That's the foot. That's for the foot. But
and you buy one and they give a shoe out. So,
but My feet are different, man. I have wide feet. I don't have much of a bridge. So I really can't rock like no flat joints like that. I gotta rock some shit with some wideness to it.
Some orthopedic joints.
You know what I mean? The orthopedic joints, man. I'm a New Balance dude.
Oh,
Bro.
you like New Balance, really?
Basically, I like runners. I don't like, I just bought me some Anthony Edwards, his Adidas.
Okay.
That Anthony Edwards 2, which is fly. I like them, they're comfy. But I rock runners because I need to be comfy. That's what I
Bro, and did you real quick, because I know a little bit about this too, is New Balances, if you look at the number, they're different for different types of feet as well. And they can correct your feet.
Yeah.
Because they have technology. It's crazy.
Oh man, those shoes look dope.
What, the Anthony Edwards?
Yo,
those Anthony Edwards too look dope.
Yeah, man, those are my joints right now, bro. I love them. I'm about to get another pair. Let me know. Hey,
they got good prices too.
Yeah, where you at? Sneaker Politics?
No, I just Googled it and I got like 7 options.
Yeah, fire. Yep. That's and I got the Air Max 95 zippers. They got the little zipper in the joint. So
the one in front, yeah.
All right. So what's up with this Master P?
No, I was just no. When we was talking about footwear for a little bit, I wanted y'all to see the Magnatis. You ever seen the Magnatis?
Never.
Master P shoes.
Master P.
Stop it.
Oh my God, bro.
Stop it.
Because I was gonna go into a whole thing when we were talking about goods and his sneakers. It's like, whenever these cats bring out sneakers to compete with like Nike, and then they'd be like, oh, buy black or buy. It's like, bro, your shits don't look the part. It's not even about trying to support. It's just they don't look the part. And the Magnatis to me was just like horrible, in my opinion.
Wait. I don't know if we're looking at the same one.
They look like them Back to the Future joints.
Bro.
Huh?
Hold on. I'm looking at some stuff right here.
Oh, don't tell me you considering buying those.
Bro.
You liking those?
No, my
Yo, are you looking at this? I think I'm sharing it.
I'm on their website. They have a Black Friday deal.
Bro.
They got a Black Friday in March.
Yo, are you looking at this though? I'm sharing it with you guys.
I'm on their
website. I see it.
Bro, I can rock these, no problem.
See?
These right here, no problem.
You can't be friends like that, bro. Come on, dog.
Bro, yo, don't make that. Bro, I can't even mess with these because Diesel has some sneakers like this.
I know you're alternative.
I'm not surprised you like these. I'm not surprised because this is straight hick wear right here, brother.
Yo, shut up.
With all love and respect. This is straight hick wear right here.
I don't know, bro. I'm not feeling these sneakers.
Listen, those are 1990 Dykeman La Vega nightclub.
Oh no.
Yo, I can rock these. Yo.
Con unos jeans, una camisa, botonado, un chaleco, and those on.
Yo, but are these like knockoff Balenciagas?
I don't know. You tell me, brother. I'm just saying.
That's all you, brother.
Like you competing against Nike and New Balance, like you got to show me something.
Nah, all right. Y'all want to see some good stuff right here? I don't know.
Now, if you're gonna purchase these with some Masterpiece cereal, then we can't talk.
Bro, I'm gonna show you some stuff, and then y'all tell me if I know we're getting off bases right here, but yo, y'all into Y3?
Yeah, of course. I can't afford it, but yeah, who's not? I mean, I love Adidas. To me, is number one, bro.
Really, you like them?
Adidas to me is like there's the stuff that they do for the Japan market too. Come on, bro.
I'm
telling you, Y3. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Yo, El Clásico. You know what Y3s are?
Yeah, I've seen them. I'm looking at them right now too. They look like them old soccer sneakers, though.
Well, they have a lot. They have a lot of sneakers. So I don't know if you're looking at something recent, but Y3's been around for about, I don't know, maybe 15 years now.
They got some thick ass soles too,
bro. But there's some stuff like another level type stuff.
Them
See,
no,
their new
some
stuff,
My page ain't even working right now.
their new stuff is a little bit more minimalist, but they've rocked.
Yeah.
They've had some really dope pairs throughout the years, man, and clothes too.
You said they're expensive.
Yeah,
they're
like
about-
these, bro. You
Y3
can
Them
get
much.
a
I
shirt
just
like
love
a $2 shirt will cost like $500.
I don't know if they have $500 T-shirts, but I think their T-shirts. I mean, a sweater, a Y3 sweater might cost you $380.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
The sneakers might be like $350, $400 if it's ill technology. Nah, bro.
Easy. They got 500. They got 500 ones right here.
Yeah, exactly. So they run. They run. I gotta take a little bit of intermission. I'll be right back, y'all.
Oh, snap!
All right,
We got
all
a
right.
dimension up in here.
Good
I don't know.
Lord.
This ain't my taste though. I'm sorry. I'll stick to my.
Bro,
my Nike.
I'm sorry. I just have a different taste, bro. I'm sorry.
I'll try Adidas. I mean, I've had Adidas before and stuff, but I'm not too into that flashy. Like, I'm not one of them that be rocking on occasion. Maybe. Oh, you know what I did during COVID? I was buying sneakers left and right just to match with a T-shirt, and I was just like, I got to stop this nonsense. Like, I remember I had like an orange shirt. And I bought these black and orange Nikes, and I'm like, "What am I doing? Where am I going to wear this any other time?" So,
Yeah,
I'm not a sneakerhead. I just like to wear nice sneakers.
I really like simple sneakers, but I also like that Chuck feel, like that grunge kind of style.
But
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say, you always have that like alternative vibe thing.
Since I was young,
like piercing your nose, put earrings all over the place. You know,
bro. You remember my first piercing? Okay, I pierced my earlobes, and then my second piercing was the septum.
You did do it for real?
Yeah, I had my septum.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, bro. I was like 18.
That's
and then
wild.
That's when I was like in the goth kind of stage, whatever.
You got into that too. Good Lord.
Yeah, when I was in the Jenko jeans.
That's when you and I stopped being friends. Oh my God, no!
I have that for dude. Yo, I got to the point.
I wasn't chilling.
Bro, I got to the point. That's when I used to dye my hair, bro. No, I started dyeing my hair.
I remember. I remember going back to New York.
Point, I was even wearing like black nail polish.
Oh,
bro.
Hell no!
And then I got my labret. And then I got my tongue.
I remember you getting that. Yeah, is that what it's called? Labret?
The labret right here.
Oh, okay.
That one right here. I had the web underneath my tongue pierced.
You was wilding out, man.
Listening
I was like Dennis Rodman before Dennis Rodman.
Listening to Nirvana.
Listening to Godsmack.
And Godsmack.
Facts. Damn. Yo, watching Scarface every freaking night, bro, to go to sleep.
But how you got Scarface? How you got Scarface and that goth combined? That's wild. How do you? Where does that make sense?
That's some dark times. That's.
I know.
Yeah, that's dark times. Yo, facts, bro. Because honestly, well, let's not get into that because we could have other people watching and stuff like that. So you got what I'm saying? But yo. Hard times call for desperate measures. You know what I mean?
Nah, everybody went through their thing. You know what I mean? So everybody went through their thing. So you had your moment.
Yo, dude, I don't know, but anyhow, yo, Echo, I got something here, which is the Houston Latino Film Festival. What's up?
I'm listening. Give me a sec.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, that was something that I went to. I took part in this year. I went and checked it out, man. It was at the Match Theater in Midtown Houston.
Okay.
It was pretty dope, man. I specifically went to go see and go support a movie made by a Dominican director, and I got to get his name because I should have had it ready, but I don't. Um,
What?
Give me a second. Yeah, so I went to see Fefita La Grande. It's a biopic about
Okay.
Dominican Republic's own.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it like Tito something?
I believe so.
Where's my camera? Hold on. Tito Rodriguez.
Tito Rodriguez, correct. Yes. So I went over. I went to the film festival, 10th annual Houston Latino Film Festival. I never heard of it. I think I came across. I think I came across it last year, maybe slightly. I didn't give it too much thought. But this year, I saw that they were showing a Dominican movie made in DR with Dominican actors in the genre of Perico Ripiao, which is Dominican Republic's oldest merengue genre, and some would say is the original merengue. This particular lady, I heard about her, I think around 2012, maybe
Okay.
through social media. I started seeing her coming up on the reels, and people had videos of her wilding out. And the first thing that I thought was like, "Yo, this lady's old as hell. She's rocking." You know what I mean? Didn't really listen to her music much after that. Just knew that she existed. But this movie caught my attention. One, because I wanted to learn about her, and two, because I wanted to go support it since it was in the Houston Latino Film Festival. When I got there, it was dope. They took a little bit to open the theater. It was a group of Dominicans in there. It wasn't a full joint. I thought it was going to be full, but I say about 25 people came out. 20 people came out.
Okay.
The
So
movie.
this is like a Sundance film festival, but
It's a film festival, yeah, in Houston. I don't know if I would compare it to Sundance because Sundance is up there. I don't
Okay.
know. I think it's trying to establish itself as like a
Okay.
legitimate film festival where the people are going to enter and put their movies in so that people could watch them. I think it's trying to establish itself as that. To my knowledge, I don't know if it's an official one, but it was a good theater. It was a good showing. It was nice. It was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I think it's dope when Dominican movies concentrate on like history of music and things of that nature. I think the stories come out remarkably.
Yes.
This was very similar to my favorite Dominican movie of all time. Ironically enough, it's named Perico Ripiao. I don't know if you ever seen it, Perico Ripiao. Never seen it, Perico Ripiao, Omar?
nah.
Oh man, you got to watch it, bro.
Yeah, the cinematography in that movie,
Phenomenal.
the way they filmed it, incredible. And I think, because I think anytime you film the campo side of things, and the Dominican Republic still has so many of those paisajes where you could film that. It always comes out super dope. I give the movie a 7 out of 10.
Why? Why is a 7 out? Like, what was missing? What was?
As a movie fan, I'm no, I do photography a little bit, but I'm just a movie fan. As a movie fan, I think sometimes when you do biopics, I think it's sometimes very difficult to really just kind of like get everything in a 2-hour span, right? And you run the risk of either rushing the beginning and slowing down the end, or slowing down the end of or slowing down the beginning and rushing the end. And in this particular movie, I think it was a good pace until about the time where she started getting a little bit more popular in the music scene, and then it's just right to it. She was just like a Fita La Grande, and it was like she already, she's like from one scene to another scene, she had 5 kids, and it's almost like damn, I get it. I get it, but it's very hard to keep a biopic to show everything in a biopic. So because of that, I give it a 7 out of 10. It was a well-made movie, though. I'll probably even do a 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm
a few tidbits.
well,
Fefita's real name or her full name is Manuela Josefa Cabrera Taveras.
Yeah.
good Lord.
Crazy, right? Dominican name or Spanish name. They got these
Now-
15 names.
Now check this out. So, we're El Clásico and I are first generation Dominican Americans, right? Now, he had the chance that he was able to, go to DR and live and spend time out there.
Mhm.
I didn't.
Mhm.
So, like, when you tell me, have I heard of Fefita La Grande? Yeah, by name. But that culture stuff, I'm not too exposed to that culture. You know what I mean? Like the most is like the merengue that we used to listen to in Washington Heights. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Like the
right,
most
right.
Dominican I am is John Fried Chicken. That's my pica pollo. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
El merengue típico was always like that subgenre, even though it has its origins before the traditional merengue. But it was always that you can always have a little, as long as you had an accordion, a guira,
Yeah.
and a tambora, the whole neighborhood could get together and you could have a whole blast with that. And she came up in the ranks. She sang she was with a bunch of other típico artists. That's the term or the genre given to that.
Okay.
And she made a name for herself. Now she's much older. She's 82 years old, out there with plastic
still alive?
surgery. 82 years old, plastic surgery all over the face. She got her ass done. She got her breast done.
And let me say this: the actress, the actress that played her, Luini, I believe her name is Lumi Lizardo. Amazing job.
Really?
Amazing. I don't know her trajectory as an actress in the Dominican Republic, but she did an amazing job. The child actor that they got to play Fefita did an amazing job. She looked just like Lumi.
Man, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, but it's an amazing movie, and Perico Ripiao, like Clásico said, is one of those subgenres that it's very regional too. We got to say, right, in Dominican Republic, it's very regional. I mean, it's not like you go anywhere. It's not
northern. It's mostly concentrated in the north of the Dominican Republic.
Correct. It's a very cibaeño type thing. It's very regional. In the capital, you don't really hear that much Perico Ripiao. And you don't see too many parties. But once you go north, like Clásico said, we're talking about Moca, we're talking about La Vega, we're talking about Jánico, we're talking about Cibao, Esperanza, them places. They rocking some Perico Ripiao.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Dope stuff. But yeah, it's a dope movie.
Is it available? Do you know when they're gonna put it out? Or
I don't know, because that's the thing with festival movies. It's like they're independent, so some of them are not released. Will it be released maybe in Dominican Republic? Possibly. I just found out about a Dominican movie streaming site. You guys ever heard about Dome Cine or Cine Dome?
Yo, send that out. Send that out.
Yeah, for sure.
No, but don't blow it up. Don't blow it up here.
Yeah.
Don't blow it up here, but share it.
I sent it in the private chat.
Okay.
I will tell you, there is a Perico Ripiao is available to be viewed. I will send you the link, so you will have to watch it. But I mean, you really got to sit down and kind of take in. You know how you said, look, O and I were born, like you said, in New York, but I was blessed enough to be able to spend a lot of time in DR from little kid up until basically high school. And so I kind of took in that culture because that's all I did all summer, every year Sometimes even during the holiday seasons, I'd make my trek out to DR with my parents. And
So that's why you didn't get no piercings.
Why is that?
Because
you was too busy
in the Dominican Republic and I was listening to
Nirvana,
Boy George and stuff.
Boy George, oh man,
bro, I listened to all the dudes, bro. I
mean, everybody listened to Boy George, but man,
bro,
you went, you know,
y'all know who's my favorite singer, right?
Who?
Elvis Presley.
Ooh. Elvis Presley, wow.
Yeah, number one, he was a baritone. Number two, he made movies and he was a lover boy. You get what I'm saying?
He stole
and
black
one of my favorite
music.
comedians of the 80s, y'all might die and probably whatever, John Ritter.
Yo, anyway, so we
he was good. I liked him. I liked his slap stick.
We saw about merengue shit.
He said, anyways.
Let me finish the segment, man. Now, I was gonna say this about Perico Ripiao. If you're gonna send him a link for him to watch it, make sure it's HD, bro. You can't. There's a copy on YouTube. Yes. I don't recommend you watch that. If you're gonna send him a link, send him a fire link because that movie needs to be watched in some. I just think the cinematography, the way they shot it, was so incredible, and a lot of names came out of that movie. Boca Piano, Correa, all them big Dominican funny guys that came out of that movie. If I'm not mistaken.
I listen. So I'm gonna make a comment here. I don't know how to. I'm gonna try my best to explain. So, just like I'm trying to integrate into the rap battle genre, it's going to take you a little time to kind of take in this genre of Perico Ripiao because it really feeds into the way the lifestyle was, the way police officers conduct themselves over there, the way they deal with prisoners over there. It's a lot of different stuff, but I think that you'll like it. If you really are, if you sit down and watch it, maybe we can sit down and watch it together, stream it somehow. But definitely, I definitely recommend you watch. It's hilarious.
One last thing too about
because a lot of the actors you mentioned it, like Boca Piano. Boca Piano is a well-known Dominican comedian, but you can be like, "Who the hell is this dude?" So I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say that what I mostly loved about that film is that there was some in the beginning. There's a narration in the beginning. And the narrator is reciting a poem, and in the poem he's setting up the scene of what's, you know what I mean. And I know it's simple. I know it happens in a lot of films, but it was so dope to see that in a Dominican film where it's shown that the language could be beautiful too, even though we talk ugly all the time. The language could be poetic as well.
We don't talk ugly. That's just our style, brother.
Yeah, no doubt. And then, but a lot of people don't know that. So you know what I'm saying. I know there's a chick, the Venezuelan chick that I was talking about earlier. She's like, "Los dominicanos hablan feo." You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know if a lot of people know that there's a separation there. And I think this movie really showed that there's like that the language is spoken in a certain way, but it's still. It was still very poetic in the way that they wrote that and the narration that they used. So I think it's dope, man. Watch it. You know what I mean?
Like, let me tell y'all, as the most movies I know was Sankey Panky and Nueva York.
Also, you know Boca Piano. Boca Piano is the Sankey Panky dude.
Yeah.
So,
like all those other Dominican
Boca
movies,
Piano is the lead actor in Sankey Panky.
Yes.
Okay. Well, over here, let me tell you, out here in Colombia, bro, they know about more Dominican movies than I know.
Because we have a market, bro. Dominican movies get made.
Y'all gotta get me into this market because I don't know anything about that market.
There's a nice library of Dominican films. La Soga. I know y'all seen La Soga.
Bro, nothing.
Yes, and you got to see a movie called Bonito de Día, Feo de Noche, something like that. It's mad funny. You got to watch that one. It's with Boca Piano as well.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
Well, y'all got to get me into that. You know what I mean?
Lotoman is good. Yeah.
So you know what?
Yeah,
take a
Lotoman
little.
is great.
Yeah.
What happened?
Lotoman.
I don't even know that one either.
I'm gonna send you a couple.
Damn. Well, you know what? All right. Man, I'm missing out on a lot. But you know what? Now let's get into something good. You can stretch your legs real quick. I'm gonna put something on real quick. Huh? Now we got a good part right now coming up right now.
Los clásicos RD.
Oh, oh, oh.
Los clásicos RD.
Oh.
Ay, me voy a llorar, que lo hacemos nomás. Ay, me voy a llorar, que lo hacemos nomás. Que no llora, pero mero. Oye, puye la mujer. Que no llora, pero jaro. Oye, puye la mujer. La mujer, la mujer, la mujer, la mujer. Vaya barriga.
All right, el clásico.
Pásame el romo, coño.
Oye, cuando yo oigo esa música, lo primero que me sale es la palabra ofrécome, carajo.
Espérate. Ya que estamos ahí, dame un segundito. Espérate, ya vengo.
Ay. Ese va a traer su romo. Yo no estoy viendo romo, no, pero tengo
Le
una
va a
vainita.
poner su gorrita.
Facts, RD, baby.
Espérate, déjame poner esa vaina de nuevo, coño. Espérate. Let me do this right.
Que no quieren celos, que yo te puedo cuidar. Que no quieren celos, que yo te puedo cuidar. Los besitos de ruedo, que yo no llevo a mujer. Ay, ya muero,
¡Los clásicos! All right. Yo, I had to.
Bueno, señores.
Tuve que beber un poquito de whisky, bro, para esta parte.
Yo tengo mi tabaco aquí.
Sí.
Every time you say tabaco, I think of tabaco y ron. Tabaco.
That's a Joe Arroyo song too, by the way.
Yeah, man. Bueno, tú sabes cómo era que la música dominicana era mucha música
adaptiva.
¿Cómo te digo? Que venían de otros géneros.
Ya, adaptación.
A mí, imagínate, hasta una de las canciones más grandes de la República Dominicana, que Volveré de Ruby Pérez.
Para que sepa.
Adaptaciones. Muchacho.
Porque te quiero.
No, oiga, señores, el tema que yo quería hablar hoy era de dónde está el futuro o dónde va el futuro del merengue. Hay gente que usa la frase, ¿quiénes son el relevo del merengue? Los próximos merengueros. Porque la gente dice, se está muriendo el merengue. Pero aquí no hay fiesta si no hay un merengue, especialmente si hay hispano, I don't care who it is, sea suavemente con el bicrepo, sea merengue típico, el merengue siempre está cuando hay una fiesta. Pero, como sabemos nosotros, el año pasado, por ejemplo, en el 2024, murieron muchos merengueros bien conocidos. El más grande todito que murió, obviamente, fue Ruby Pérez. Entonces, la pregunta que yo quería hacer para todos, ¿dónde está el futuro? ¿Quién es el futuro del merengue? Y yo tengo 6 ejemplos o 6 cantantes para como meterle mano un poquito, a ver si ustedes lo conocen, porque esto es como una introducción a estos artistas, aunque tienen años cantando, pero por lo menos vamos a empezar. Tú tienes la foto ahí de...
Y el nombre, di el nombre que te lo tengo. Di el nombre que te lo tengo.
Handy Ventura. Ponme Handy Ventura ahí. So, Handy Ventura es el hijo, uno de los hijos de el caballo mayor, Johnny Ventura, que Dios lo tenga en gloria. Y a él le dicen el potro o el legado. Y actualmente él está en gira. Él tiene un par de temitas que ha sacado. Pero él se enfoca más en cantar los clásicos. Porque mira, si es una cosa, este muchacho suena igualito que el papá. Have you heard him sing before?
Never.
Pero igualito.
Nunca.
Todas las canciones de Navidad, todas las canciones, igualito suena el papá. Es incredible.
Yeah.
You guys should, yo no sé si tú puedes sacar un videíto de él cantando, si es posible.
Yo he visto,
Si
yo no
tú
me he dado,
puedes.
yo nunca me he dado cuenta en la voz de él. Yo sé que yo la he visto en la tarima, así de pasar, así como por de chepa, como vamos a decir, como que whatever, la misión. Y le vi que estaba bailando y vaina, pero nunca le puse atención a la voz.
Igualito
Él,
al
si tú
papá.
lo escuchas, él canta
my
igualito,
God.
suena igualito al papá. No solamente se parece al caballo, pero es altísimo, bien fuerte. You remember Johnny Ventura era grandísimo. Vamos a ver qué tiene ahí.
Fast.
¿Cuál
Algo
canción?
para que tú escuches. Ponte cualquiera que esté él cantando. Yo quiero enfocarle para que tú lo escuches cantar.
Que viene a
A ver
continuación,
si tenemos.
el maestro Jiménez quiere dedicárselo a mi madre y dice así.
Espérate.
Ponme eso en pausa un momentito.
Ok.
Ponme eso en pausa un momentito. Esa señora es la esposa de Johnny Ventura, la mamá de él. El maestro Jiménez es Henry Jiménez, que era del grupo Los Homeboys. I'm sure you've probably heard some songs. If you play it somewhere, you'll find them. Pero él ahora es pianista del legado. La orquesta se llama Handy Ventura y el legado, que es like the legend of Johnny Ventura, or the next what would you say? What's the term? La mejor.
El legado, the legend.
The legend, o mejor dicho, como que el próximo en la línea de Venturas. Y esa es la mamá de él. Esa señora que está ahí es la mamá de él. Dale ahí.
Estamos cogidos.
Que el aire más puro, que las flores son más bellas, que brillan como ninguno.
Oye, he sounds like Johnny
Igualito.
cuando estaba joven.
Yeah.
Perdón.
El mismo timbre. Claro que el papá.
Igualito.
Yeah.
El papá cantaba con esto de
Sí.
pero él canta igualito.
Era un poquito más profundo.
Mira,
Sorry.
Siento que el aire más puro, que las flores son más bellas, que brillan como ninguno, el rutilar de mi estrella.
Cuando tú estás cerca de mí, pero cuando tú estás cerca de mí.
Cuando tú estás cerca de mí, cuando tú estás cerca de mí.
Oye, esto es
si tú
sentimiento.
puedes, búscate otra canción para que tú lo escuches. Una canción de su papá. Mira, por ejemplo, esa de Navidad, ahí que está con el morenito tocando la guira.
Este aquí.
Suben para arriba.
Ese
No,
era el
para
que
arriba.
estábamos
Sigue,
tocando.
sigue. No, el de arriba, el que está arriba de ese. Ese ahí. Sí, señor.
Ok.
Si hay algo que representa la Navidad, es una fiesta con mi manzana luz. Yo fui lechón y mis amistades fueron los invitados.
Hasta cantando por la nariz como hace el papá.
I'm telling you, te lo digo. So, eso es uno de los artistas ahora que está súper pegado en el merengue. Ahora, la cosa es con el merengue, obviamente, es el apoyo que se le da a la música. Lamentablemente, lo que se está apoyando allá en la República Dominicana es el dembow, la música con un poquito de ratrería. Y esta música, que es la música de nosotros, que uno puede decir, esa es la cosa que a veces que me quilla, estoy usando una palabra dominicana, ¿verdad? Nosotros tenemos algo, ¿verdad? La bachata, tenemos el merengue. Y estamos dejando que esa música de nosotros a veces hasta se está tocando mejor en otros países, porque aquí lo que se están en el país, en la República Dominicana, lo que se están concentrando es en dembow y en música que viene, que es como un efecto del americanizar, ¿cuál es la palabra? Like Americanizing de la música dominicana. Es un rap que tiene, por ejemplo, estuve hablando con el hijo mío y él me dijo, ¿qué tú crees de la música del dembow? Y dije, bueno, a mí me gusta un poquito, pero esa música viene como de los boricuas cuando ellos hacían su dembow. Y los boricuas en los 90 y al principio de los 2000 cogieron ese género de los panameños, de el general. Y el general se lo quitó a los jamaiquinos. So that's like 4 times removed of what that music really is. In my opinion, es una opinión
pero
personal.
Para la próxima, dile al hijo tuyo que si quiere hablar de dembow, que llame al tío. That's it. Tú no puedes hablar de dembow con él.
No, porque tú sabes, te voy a decir algo que me fascina, que mi hijo me dice, papi, ¿tú has escuchado la música palo? Y yo, claro que sí. Oh, me fascina, en inglés me dice, me fascina la música, los palos, por ejemplo, Quinito Méndez haciendo los palos, esa música vieja dominicana me fascina. I go, I told you. He loves el palo music like that. He loves that stuff. So, anyways, no estamos saliendo de
dale.
De la vaina. Pero anyways, yo quería hablar un poquito sobre los artistas que ahora lo que se consideran el relevo. El problema es que no hay apoyo y Handy Ventura es uno de ellos. Así que si no han escuchado su música, los invito a de verdad seguirlo, porque de verdad, tremendo artista. Tiene un par de temas que él hizo, que son de él, y él cuando hace su concierto, él toca música de su papá. Incluso algunos de los cantantes en la orquesta de él cantaban con su papá. El señor que tuve a la mano izquierda, bueno, a la izquierda para nosotros, pero a la derecha de él, se llama Roberto del Castillo. Roberto del Castillo tiene años cantando con el caballo. Ese es como tío de Handy Ventura. Y él todavía, el día de hoy, todavía cuando hacen gira, él sale con él. También tiene otro hermano, otro primo de la familia Ventura que está en el frente, pero definitivamente Handy Ventura es el primero.
Dame un segundito, el clásico. Oye, Echo, cuando él me mencionó este nombre, yo soy tan americanizado que dije que Yandy Ventura.
Ya, por poco, él me dice a mí, yo le estoy mandando fotos para que me lo suba cuando estamos haciendo el segmento. Y me dice, ok, aquí yo tengo fulano, aquí está Yandy Ventura. Y yo, mire, muchacho, ¿qué es lo que es Handy? ¿Habla la vaina bien? Handy Ventura. Más respeto, el legado. Ese es de lo mío. Seguimos. Right. Vamos a hablar próximo de... Ponme ahí a Manny Cruz.
Ay, no salió la foto bien.
No salió la foto. Bueno, si hay un videíto lo puedes buscar. Sí, Manny Cruz inició su carrera artística como un baladista. Según tengo entendido. Él cantaba música balada, después se metió en merengue. Si no me equivoco, él cantaba o con Quinito Méndez o con Ricarena, uno de esos dos grupos. Él tiene un hermano también que es cantautor, que escribe música. Incluso él le escribió 2 canciones a Monchi y Alexandra.
Okay.
El grupito de bachata que pegaron mucho, que ellos se rompieron. Pero el hermano de él escribió, yo creo, si no me equivoco, él también escribe canciones. Pero él es como más un popi. Si ustedes saben lo que es la frase popi, ¿verdad?
Claro.
Que son dominicanos, esos, los más blanquitos, que pegan más como en el...
como
son
tú.
unos finitos.
Como tú.
No, yo no. No, yo soy blanquito, pero yo no soy finito. Yo soy de Barahona, respeten los rangos. Yo soy de Barahona. Anyway, mentira.
Yeah.
No, él tiene él es como más poppy. Incluso él es bien famoso en el área de Miami. Como esos merengueros que tocan más como para la gente que le gustan la música que no tiene mucha dominicanidad, sino más
Desnuda.
como Juan Luis Guerra, un ejemplo. Juan Luis Guerra. Tú sabes que Juan Luis Guerra es una estrella nacional o internacional y la gente que no son dominicanos le fascina su música porque es un estilo diferente que sea una Coco Band, aunque Coco Band pegó mucho internacionalmente, pero un ejemplo que no sea búscame un artista, un Peña Suazo y la Banda Gorda, un ejemplo. Él es más de ese género, un merengue como más popular, y ahí ponte un chin de la música para que lo escuche.
Okay.
Mañana al salir el sol, yo le doy gracias al Señor por haber nacido donde las flores bailan.
Ok. SD,
Ahora,
what is it?
Santo Domingo.
Ah, perdón.
Contra, hermano, pero es verdad. Santo
Así,
Padre.
no, loco.
Es que yo fui a Punta Cana y dijo Punta Cana. You know? Which is the one to the north que yo fui, que yo te dije que yo fui.
Tú fuiste para Boca Chica.
No, en el norte, en el norte.
No, en el norte. Bueno, tú fuiste para Santiago, para allá arriba, para esos lados.
Sí, para esa playa, para arriba de Santiago.
Pero no fue para Boca Chica que tú me dijiste que tú fuiste.
No, fui para Punta Cana, Boca Chica está abajo, en el sur. Contrale, que era el sitio turístico allá primero, antes de Punta Cana.
¿Cómo? Puerto Plata.
Puerto Plata, y decía Puerto Plata.
Oh, fue para Puerto. I could have sworn you went to.
No, remember, yo me quedé una semana en Punta Cana y una semana. Brother, okay. Disculpa, no para salirme en Cabarete. En Cabarete me quedé. Y eso es campo. Ya tú sabes. Anyway, you were saying.
No, ponte ahí un poquito de Manny Cruz.
¿Qué canción de Manny Cruz tú dices que es el top? Para una persona que no ha estado como yo, ¿qué canción tú me dices te enamora y tú crees que, te va a enamorar del merengue?
El que tú pusiste, Santo Domingo, esa es bien, sí, es una de las canciones. Esa canción es una que pegó muchísimo.
Déjame, vamos a escuchar un poquito más. Espérate.
Merengue con ruiseñores y donde el mar siempre es de cristal. Yo no sé lo que a mí me gusta más.
Pero, who did that? ¿Quién? Pero suena como a los Juan Luis Guerra ahí.
That's what I'm saying. Tú ves que hay diferentes estilos de merengue. Es yo no sé cómo definirlo, pero en mi opinión, eso es como un merenguito más suavecito. No, hay percusión, pero no tanto como hacen la banda gorda que te hacen.
Que te dan el mambo.
Que un mambo, sí, que se concentra más en la música, en la percusión, en la autoría, o sea, las letras de la música, pero no necesariamente haciendo un mambo donde te tienen. Que ofrezco, pero qué canción. Ahora, sí. Juan Luis Guerra se ha tirado su par de canciones que tienen un mambo heavy, pero esto es en el estilo más de Juan Luis Guerra. Y él es conocido más. Por eso que la gente, por ejemplo, en Miami, él es súper famoso en Miami. Él toca mucho en Miami. Él tiene otra canción que se llama Sabes Enamorarme y Bailando Contigo, que salieron en el 2018 y 19. Esas son canciones que él ha pegado, pero Santo Domingo es una de las canciones. Y ahora en estos días, yo no quiero usar esta palabra para user, se ha enganchado un poquito de la música clásica, haciendo unos shows con Aramis Camilo, porque la canción de él, El Motor, que si tú pones un ching, ponte el intro de Aramis Camilo, El Motor. Que ese intro te coge a ti, I don't care where you at. Ese intro te coge a ti y tú puedes estar cocinando y coge el cucharón y lo tira al piso y tú pones a bailar.
Ready.
El segundo.
El segundo. Put the second one, yeah.
Oye, este intro. Oye el intro. Corta. So, hace 6 meses, un año, él ha estado haciendo Manny Cruz, hablando de Manny Cruz. Se juntó con Arami Camilo e hicieron como una gira porque esa canción se hizo viral en TikTok.
Esta canción.
Y la gente haciendo un baile que es como que tú estás en un motor y es un baile así, que tú estás haciendo un bailecito así, moviéndote de lado a lado. Búscalo, si tú lo buscas, se hizo bien viral. Entonces Manny Cruz como que se enganchó en esa canción y él hizo su versión con Arami Camilo. Hay una versión con él y Arami Camilo que se llama, si tú lo busca Manny Cruz, Arami Camilo, el motor, and you could probably hear pero tiene como un swing más moderno. Si tú lo buscas ahí rapidito para ir a la próxima.
Yo también lo comparo, yo escucho mucha salsa, en estos tiempos yo escucho más salsa que merengue, pero también a mí nunca me ha gustado la salsa romántica, a mí me gusta el mambo. Ese es el estilo de Manny Cruz, él canta su balada en forma de merengue.
Sí, dale ahí.
Heavier, sure.
Okay.
Vamos a ver.
It's definitely heavier. Tú lo puedes sentir como que es más pesado ese merengue.
Right. Comparado al original.
El original, sí. El original tenía su mambo, ¿verdad? Pero como que los instrumentos, hay como más reverb. There's more reverb.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Anyway, that's just some sound breaking.
Bueno, ahí tienen otro joven que se considera como el relevo del merengue.
Manny Cruz.
Yo personalmente no soy muy fanático de Manny Cruz y Manny Cruz sí tiene su fanaticada, pero en mi opinión, y es bien internacionalmente conocido, ha ganado Grammys, hay que dársela a él en ese o Latin Grammys, no sé si son Grammys, déjame confirmar aquí. The 4-time, nominado, perdón, no ha ganado, nominado 4 veces.
Pero hay que dársela.
4 veces.
No, hay que dársela.
Vamos a otro. Ponme ahí Rafael Rosario. Rafael Rosario es hijo del líder de la orquesta Los Hermanos Rosario, Rafa.
Frank.
De ahí que sale el nombre de él.
Pero ya es un músico, es un músico.
Viene de la familia de la dinastía Rosario.
Yeah.
Él estuvo en la orquesta por un tiempo, después se fue como solista. Se decía, porque ya los hermanos Rosario son tan viejísimos, esos tipos, aunque siguen tocando y siguen súper famosos, se dice que ellos están buscando a alguien para tomar la posición del líder, y este era el joven que se supone que tome ese guía para manejar el futuro de la orquesta, porque eso se lo va a dar a los hermanos Rosario. Los hermanos Rosario no acostumbran cambiar músicos. Si tú ves un video de ellos de hace 10, 15 años, los mismos músicos te están tocando hoy, porque ellos se mantienen y viajan juntos. Entonces no son como por ejemplo, un artista, búscame un Tulile, un ejemplo. Tulile puede estar en Nueva York y él va a pasar domingo y le arman una orquesta allá. Los hermanos Rosario no son así. O tú no contratas todito o no va nadie. En algún momento él estuvo con la orquesta de los hermanos Rosario, pero dejó la orquesta y pegó un par de hits. Uno de ellos que era La Camisa Negra, que si no me equivoco era ¿de quién era? De Juanes. La Camisa Negra.
El merengue.
Y lo hizo en merengue. Si tú lo puedes buscar ahí rapidito, te prometo que te lo
tengo la camisa negra.
Sí, él tiene.
Which is a big tune, by the way. Camisa Negra by Juanes is a big tune.
Yeah.
Let's not even joke about that. It's a big tune.
Espérate. Let's hear this joint.
Y toditos son de Higüey. Los hermanos Rosario toditos son de Higüey.
That's crazy.
Mira a ver si me busca el videito ahí. Ponme un ching nada más.
Esa gente hicieron como Vladimir Guerrero y hicieron una mansión en su pueblo, así se quedaron en su pueblo.
Mentira que él hizo esa canción.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
¿Tú se puede poner o no se puede poner?
Pero,
La camisa negra fue una de las canciones que él pegó muchísimo.
ay,
Déjame ver
espérate, yo
cuál.
lo estaba. Disculpen.
Claro, porque
Espérate.
Tengo la camisa negra, oh, mi amor está de luto. Tengo en el alma una pena y es por culpa de tu embrujo. Porque que tú ya no me quieres.
Tipo pegó. E incluso yo estaba escuchando una entrevista de él hoy mismo, preparándome para este segmento. Y el tipo dijo que esa canción, él duró con esa canción pegada por casi 2 años. Donde quiera iba, él estaba pegado con esa
Pero,
canción. Y eso que las
eso
canciones,
ya, okay.
las canciones
Yeah.
no pegan así. Pero este otro joven.
Pero es que esa
siguió,
canción estaba pegado.
Sí, de verdad. Pero él
Because I'm a
dijo.
Wanted fan.
Right.
sí,
Oh,
pero
okay.
estaba pegado, pero esa canción no es de ahora, porque cuando
Brother, la camisa negra está pegado desde que salió, todavía se
Pero ¿cuándo
toca.
salió?
Yeah.
Déjame ver.
Yeah,
Déjame ver
I
cuándo
hear what
salió
you're
esa
saying.
canción.
Pero nada, si el merengue, loco, el merengue.
No, es como ese entonces, y no quiero faltar el respeto, pero sería como el pitbull del merengue.
¿Quién?
No, porque que es una canción nada más, Marcho, no puede decir que se dedica a
No.
eso.
Ok,
Pero,
ok,
¿por qué tú?
ok.
Ok,
No
pero
conozco,
mi
nunca lo había
pregunta,
escuchado.
¿por qué tú dices eso?
Porque vamos a decir, Pitbull coge una canción que se ha pegado, le hace un remix y se pega.
Bueno, mi
¿Tú me
hermano,
entiendes?
entonces todo el mundo en los 80 eran Pitbull, porque así era la vaina. La mayoría de las
Pero
canciones que cantó Ale Bueno, que yo considero el mejor merenguero de la bolita del mundo, o sea, de voz.
sí.
Ese tipo eran canciones de Juan Gabriel, de todos los artistas de José José. Todas esas canciones. Hay una canción que Ale Bueno hizo, que es un poema que escribió Joaquín Balaguer, que se llama, déjame ver si la busco, espérate, se llama... perdón, que no tenía esto ready en queue.
Yo eso no me lo encuentro.
Lucía se llama la canción.
Wow.
Lucía.
Si tú ponte Alex Bueno y pon Lucía. Esa canción es un poema que escribió el expresidente de la República Dominicana.
¿Cómo Lucía? ¿Cómo Alex?
Alex Bueno, Lucía.
Lucía, okay.
Ahora, para mí, si tú me preguntas, el mejor cantante de merengue de la República, que ha salido de la República Dominicana, es Alex Bueno. Ponte el primero, porque sí.
Tan languida, tan leve y tan sublime, cual de la luna el químico viento.
Okay,
Un
wow.
poema que escribió Joaquín Balaguer, y Joaquín Balaguer le dio permiso a Alex hacerlo, arreglarlo. Bueno, él no lo arregló, pero el que arregló la canción y lo convirtieron en un merengue y suena nítido. Bueno, en los 80s y hasta los 90, la mayoría de las canciones eran canciones que eran vallenatos.
Sí, claro.
Así que Rafaeli es un pitbull de hoy.
No, pero con esta canción de la camisa negra, that was a super hit, bro.
Mano. Así es que se hacía la vaina. La vaina se hacía así. Bueno, vamos para el próximo. ¿Quién más me toca aquí? Déjame ver. Se dice, ponme ahí a la Hazá.
Espérate, no, vamos a dejar a la Hazá para el final, por favor.
Okay,
porque ese es uno de mis favoritos.
Ok, dale para adelante. Vámonos con Silvio Mora.
Llegó el pavo. Ese sí.
Bueno, ustedes saben que Silvio Mora, bueno, no sé si lo saben, pero Silvio Mora nació en Suiza. Y los padres a bien temprana edad, que si no me equivoco, también vivieron allá o no sé de dónde originalmente vienen, pero Silvio vino a temprana edad a la República Dominicana y se crió allá. O sea que él no
¿Es
nació en la
dominicano?
República. Él no es, bueno, él es ciudadano dominicano actualmente y es casado con una dominicana y sus hijos son dominicanos, pero él nació en Suiza. Pero se mudó a bien temprana edad. Los padres de él se mudaron a la República Dominicana y lo aceptaron allá. Él cantaba en hoteles, como un piano bar de eso. Tú sabes, cuando tú vas a un resort que tienen un cantante de eso. Él trabajaba en un hotel que se llama el Hotel Jaragua, si no me equivoco. Y en ese tiempo, la que manejaba ese grupo de cantantes era Janina Rosaro. Si tú no la conoces, Janina es la pianista y líder de la orquesta de Juan Luis Guerra. Entonces, actualmente Juan Luis Guerra, cuando hace gira, él no tiene mujer en el grupo. Juan Luis Guerra y 2 hombres. Pero ella está en piano y tiene un micrófono porque ella canta también. Si tú ves un video de Juan Luis Guerra en vivo, tú la vas a ver a la mano siempre derecha de la pantalla y ella está tocando piano, y cuando le toca la parte de la mujer de una canción, ella es la que la interpreta. Pero ella es pianista desde hace mucho, y ella fue la que dirigía esa banda en el Hotel Jaragua, perdón. Y Silvio Mora vino de ese grupo. Él trató de cantar, qué sé yo qué. Ya cuando se puso un poquito famoso, él cantaba música suiza, música americana, música francés. Él cantaba de diferentes de lenguajes, porque venían los turistas y les gustaba su música local con un swing dominicano. Pero él, después que se salió de los hoteles, se metió a ser merenguero, porque eso es lo que le cogió gusto. Súper, sabe que ahora él tiene un programa bien pegado, que incluso lo pegó muchísimo durante la pandemia, entrevistando todos los merengueros, que fue algo que me inspiró a mí a iniciar mi página Los Clásicos, porque yo recuerdo cuando nosotros estábamos encerrados en la casa, cada vez que Echo o el otro amigo de nosotros salió una entrevista nueva con Silvio Mora, y él como fanático de merengue entrevistaba todos los Cocobán, Quinito Méndez, toditos los artistas que tú puedes pensar, lo entrevistó él. Él ahora tiene su programa, pero él toca muchas canciones. Él tiene canciones chulísimas y canciones de mambo. La canción que para mí fue la que él pegó más que cualquier otra es la del pavo, que se toca durante las Navidades. Llegó el pavo, esa. Pero él tiene canciones, Carritos Rojos de Carrera. Y él, en especial, él es inteligente, porque él sabe que parte de tocar es tener figuras al frente. Y él toca con 2 damas al frente, que vuelve los tigres locos cuando ellos van a los conciertos. Ponte ahí un chin si puede, Silvio Mora, Carritos Rojos de Carrera, si puede. O Carritos Rojos.
¿Cómo se llama?
Carritos Rojos de Carrera, bro. Esa canción es heavy.
Dilo 3 veces, Carritos Rojos de Carrera.
No lo puedo. Ni me sale la R, brother.
Carritos Rojos de Carrera. Pero él tiene muchas canciones. La que pegó más fue, obviamente, El Pavo.
¡Ella! Tú sabes que Silvio, y ahora vengo con el carrito rojo de carrera. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carrito rojo de carrera. Carrito rojo de carrera. Carrito rojo de carrera.
Ahora, para que tú veas el tipo... Oye, que Silvio Mora es el mejor cantante del mundo, no. Pero para que tú veas el estilo, este tipo le tiene mucho respeto a la música, al género que lo hizo él ser merengue. Le tiene mucho respeto a lo que vinieron antes, que eso es algo, es el problema que tienen los músicos dominicanos de hoy, que no respetan los rangos. Tú tienes que respetar lo que vinieron antes que tú. Eso es como decir... Nas respetando a Rakim, ¿tú me entiendes? Buscándolo en género americano. Él tiene una canción ahora que sacó en estos días que se llama Lluvia, que es del merengue Lluvia, que canta Eddie Santiago, pero lo hizo en merengue y salió chulísima. No sé si lo puede poner un poquito, si tiene la capacidad para ponerlo, o es too much. Pero él tiene
¿Cómo es?
con
¿Cómo es?
Silvio Mora, Lluvia. Ponte ahí un pedacito para que la gente escuche. Es una canción nueva que salió hace, diría, en los últimos 30 días o algo así. O-
No me digas nada, ya
Lo
lo sabía.
sabía.
Oye, ahí.
Nuestro romance acabaría.
Pero eso es un remake.
Sí, te dije, es la canción de Eddie Santiago, que era
Ok.
salsa. Él lo hizo en merengue. Este tipo le tiene, y yo le digo este tipo, pero Silvio Mora es un tipo que le tiene mucho respeto a los músicos de antes. Y eso es lo que me gusta de él. Él es joven, él tiene como 40 y pico años. Él le tiene mucho respeto al género y él se considera merenguero, pero un merenguero moderno. Él puede ser otro tipo que se considere como el relevo o el futuro del merengue. ¿Cuál me falta a mí? ¿Quién me falta? A ver. Hablamos de Silvio Mora. Ponme Darling Made. A
A
ese
ver,
quizá ustedes no lo conocen mucho.
ya voy.
Darling Made es es un merenguero que él es compositor, pero la canción que pegó más a él fue una canción que él hizo con el Torito, que se llama Olvídala, Olvídala, que es un vallenato,
That one.
ese mismo. Sí, él tenía la orquesta de él se llama Darling y los Herederos, como diciendo que ellos eran los herederos del merengue, tomando el control para hacer. Mira a ver si tú lo puedes poner ahí rapidito. Yo sé que tenemos mucho tiempo y no quiero.
¿Cómo es que se llama?
Se llama Olvídala. Tú puedes poner Los Herederos o Darling Made, como tú quieras. Pero es un featuring que se hizo con el Torito. Mira a ver si sale. Olvídala. Es un vallenato. Esa canción original es un vallenato. Míralo ahí. Ese Darling Made. Pon un ching ahí. Un poquito. ¿Se oye? ¿No se oye? ¿No se oye? Oíste, ¿no se oye?
No se oye.
Siquiera un día sin verla así, sea desde lejos. Que siento enloquecer al verla alegre sonreír y no es conmigo.
Dale para adelante, dale más para
Yo
adelante.
sé que le falta a su amor, tal vez porque a mi otra
¿A dónde?
no es fácil para mí, por eso quiero hablarle,
Yeah.
necesito rogarle que regrese a mi vida.
Esta canción salió en el 2000. Él tiene otra cancioncita que son buenas. Lamparita Mágica es una canción que me gusta de él. Creo que es Lamparita Mágica, si no me equivoco. Pero lamentablemente él no ha pegado muchas canciones, pero él sí fue considerado como uno de los relevos o el futuro del merengue. Ahí tienen Darling Made. Si estoy pronunciando el nombre correcto, perdóname. Bueno, Manny Cruz, Rafaeli. ¿Quién hablamos? Darling.
Ya viene el último. Ya viene el último.
Vámonos con Alajazá.
Ok. Antes que tú vayas ahí, yo tengo que decir.
Dime.
En un tiempo, Alajazá, yo es, ¿cómo que lo digo? Oye, este tipo me sacó de algunos aprietos.
¿Por qué tú dices?
Porque tú sabes que yo soy medio loco. ¿Tú me entiendes? Y hay cosas que yo he hecho y la gente, tú sabes, que le gusta hablar. Y yo ponía sus cosas y era como él dijo lo que yo le quería decir a la persona. Bueno,
O sea, que te estaba.
habla tú y entonces te tengo una.
Te identificaba con su música.
Brother, a mí me encanta la Hazá. Y
Para
estoy
mí,
un poco bravo que
Alajazá,
no ha sacado más hits.
Oye, para mí, Alajazá es un buen músico, súper talentoso. Ese tipo te toca guitarra, piano, de todo. pero
no canta.
de cantante no, una opinión personal, no me gusta.
Pero a mí me encanta.
Todo el mundo tiene su gusto. Yo no estoy aquí para decirte que tú estás mal. Para mí, personal, te estoy diciendo, a mí no me gusta como cantante. Aquí tiene varios sencillos que él ha hecho, pero lamentablemente él no ha pegado de una forma internacional.
No.
Él ha pegado en la República Dominicana y quizás él ha hecho gira en los Estados Unidos, en la área donde están muchos dominicanos. Pero tú nunca escuchas a la gente diciendo, hey, a la Hazá en Venezuela o a la Hazá en Colombia. ¿Por qué? Porque él no necesariamente es un buen cantante. Ahora,
No,
le voy a dar un crédito.
Tiene toda la razón.
Te voy a dar un crédito. Hay un popurrí que él hizo de merengue clásico que me encantó bastante. Fue como un homenaje a los merengueros de los 80 y los 90, que me gustó buenísima. Está ahí, tú puedes buscar a la Hazá, popurrí, merengue clásico, o poner popurrí y te sale.
Pero puedo poner uno antes de ese popurrí.
Dale, pon lo que tú quieras, claro.
Brother.
Es el que te identifica.
Ese
Si yo a
uno.
usted no le pido, usted a mí no me conoce, yo tampoco. Si usted a mí nunca me ha brindado nada,
Brother.
deje de estar criticando, viva su vida.
Brother.
Es mi vida.
Brother,
Dale.
esa canción.
Y deje vivir, que cuando yo control, no quiero problemas. Es mi vida, nadie se meta.
Ok, antes de seguir para adelante, tengo que decir algo. Cuando yo escuché la música de Alá Hazá, los pianos están tocados como debe tocar, no es solamente dos notas. Dije, porque el merengue cambió a solamente cuerdas, right?
Sí.
La misma cuerda para todas las canciones. Pero aquí para mí tiene pianistas. Tú me dices si estoy incorrecto, pero hay pianistas en esto.
Bueno, quizá en esa canción, si tú has escuchado a la Hazá en vivo.
No. Bueno, cuando
Mejor
él
no
hizo
lo escuche.
ese live.
Mejor no lo escuches para que no se te dañe
Bueno, él hizo un en vivo que me gustó. Bueno, déjame, vamos.
Nadie se meta, es mi vida.
Nadie se meta.
Nadie se meta, es mi vida. Nadie se meta, nadie se meta, es mi vida.
Esa canción pegó. Ahora, internacionalmente, al punto que estaban la gente de otros países diciéndose, tráeme a la Hazá para acá. Quizás no.
Yeah. No.
Pero que pegó en la República Dominicana y a la Hazá es un tipo con mucho talento. Si no me equivoco, él es de Jarabacoa, que también es del norte. Tú sabes cómo son allá arriba. Tiene mucho talento en esa área allá. Pero
mira,
él quiere ser, para mí,
cuando él hizo esta, en concierto bohemio.
bohemio.
Yeah, yo lo arreglé.
Es verdad.
Lo hiciste bien.
Pero él tiene, oh man. Yo creo que esta es la canción que hizo de otra persona, que hizo como el cover.
Él trata de hacer, para mí, él es un tipo bien educado en música, pero él no sabe si quiere ser merenguero, mambero o rapero. Y ahí que se pierde. Tú tienes que decidir. ¿Tú me entiendes? O tú vas a ser rapero, o tú vas a ser mambero, o tú vas a ser merenguero. Explícame. Ahora, ese es el que hizo, que suena chulísimo. Todas las canciones que él canta, ustedes la conocen toditas.
Okay.
Dale,
vamos.
Pero oye cómo canta en vivo.
Con mis amigos no le voy a presentar para ponerle una barranca.
I'm sorry, pero ahí te tengo que corregir. Aunque él no es wow cantante, pero el timbre de voz lo hace diferente. Claro, que vamos a decir, para un país como Colombia, como no tiene una voz wow, no van a decir, oye, tráelo para acá. pero él tiene su propio timbre que lo hace él.
Yo
Yo no
comprendo
creo.
eso, yo entiendo.
Yeah.
Pero para mí, como artista o como músico, tremendo. Pero de ser cantante líder, tiene que buscarse otro tipo que cante, que tenga una voz fina para que cante las canciones, los boleros,
Espérate,
que la adapta a
espérate.
merengue, creo yo.
Déjame decir una cosa. Oye, Alhazá, yo sé que
Ay.
tú no me conoces, pero yo te canto las canciones si tú quieres. Tú
Oh.
me llevas para allá, grabamos juntos, brother. Brother, yo voy a ti desde una, brother. Alhazá, tú eres de los míos, brother.
Bueno,
Recuérdate, soy hijo
oye,
del peluche. Llámame.
oye, hermano del peluche. Oye,
Yeah, hermano del peluche, sorry. Hijo de José
dijiste
Alcántara.
hijo. Oye, yo lo único que voy a decir esto, esos son unos artistas, creo que fueron 6 que yo mencioné hoy, que en mi opinión puede ser el relevo del merengue. Ahora te voy a hablar mi opinión sobre lo que le dicen el relevo del merengue. Si los merengueros, mira cómo se están muriendo los merengueros, se murieron 3 o 4, 5, mira, se murió Ruby Pérez, Félix Cumbé, Diomedes del grupo mío, murió este tipo que canta Quiero saber de ti, contra, se me va el nombre ahora mismo, ese tipo, que es un tremendo cantante. ¿Y qué digo yo de eso? El que no se pone si estos merengueos de antes no se juntan con los nuevos de ahora, no que el merengue va a caer, pero que no va a atraer a los jóvenes. Lo que se está, lamentablemente, lo que se está vendiendo ahora es toda esta ratrería de hablar de popol y vaina con ¿cómo se llama esta tipa? Taquisha y mira, mira el nombre, Taquisha Popola, dime tú. ¿Cómo tú crees que va a ser el futuro de la juventud dominicana o de la juventud latina cuando tú le estás presentando de que Cardi B y Tokisha Popola? Dime, explícame ese chingo.
Bueno,
So,
mira.
Yo lo único que digo,
mira.
esta es la última parte, lo único que yo digo es que los merengueros de antes, los Sergio Vargas, los Fernando, tienen que buscar manera para como unirse con estos jóvenes, para darle fuerza para que ellos sigan el legado del merengue, o si no, se fue a pique y lo que van a estar tocando merengue van a ser los colombianos. Oye, hay una escuela en Perú de merenguero que suena chulísimo de cualquier otra vaina que tú crees que lo están haciendo en la República Dominicana. Y eso hay que darle su mérito a ellos, pero eso le debe dar vergüenza a la República Dominicana. Que nosotros inventamos ese género y otros se lo están gozando por no escudriñarlo y darle y echarle agua a la flor o a la semillita cuando debe de ser. En vez de estar vendiéndole esta vaina que se le está vendiendo a los jóvenes hoy, lo que tienen que enseñarles es tocar música, hablar de merengue, introducirlo al producto. O un Sergio Vargas, tráete un joven para que cante. Porque tú me entiendes, para que la gente se entusiasme, pero ya se me fue. Gracias, señores.
Mira, clásico. Cuando tú estés en tu Instagram, por favor, dile a la Hazá que hable conmigo.
Oye al otro ahora.
No, brother, déjame decirte.
Pero ¿por qué tú no le tiras tú personalmente al DM de él?
No, porque es el clásico
Dice
ahí.
que tú lo conoces o algo así, ¿por qué tú vas a poner
el clásico? No dije que yo lo conozco, dije, oye,
yo no lo conozco tampoco.
Está conectado con... No, es que tú conoces a todo el mundo, solamente que no te conocen a ti. Pero, oye, en serio, cuando tú pongas esta vaina, que yo sé que mucha gente de verdad va a apoyarte y yo sé que una hablada así es lo que la gente necesitaba para prenderle el fuego a estos merengueros que comiencen a de verdad representar de donde soy. Yo sé que te van a escuchar y cuando tú le digas que Omar Alcántara quiere cantar con Alá Hazá, oye, eso va.
Pero yo lo que quiero saber es quién dijo que tú cantas bien, loco, porque eso es lo que yo quiero saber. ¿Quién te ha dicho a ti?
Ok, espérate.
A que canto mejor que Alá Hazá. Y le hago el mío.
Cántame la primera 2 estrofas de Es mi vida. Mete mano ahí. Tú te sabes la letra primero. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, sí, no.
Cántame un ching ahí y después.
Se me fue el gallito ahí.
El vape.
¿Ah? No, el vapor, yo sé, tengo que practicar. Yo no he practicado en mucho tiempo. Pero, ok, yo le puedo tocar algo a ustedes. Hice una salsa. Es cristiana, pero le puedo tocar algo a ustedes.
Dale un ching ahí. Vamos a darle promoción a la vaina.
Sí, dale promoción. I know this one. You played this one for me before.
La salsa.
La salsa.
Espérate.
I was about to mention the name. I ain't gonna do you like that in front of the camera.
Espérate, que me voy para el diablo. Espérate, music, I have it here. Déjame buscarlo.
Bueno, mientras tanto, señores,
sí.
Los invito a mi página Los Clásicos RD, donde se suba música a diario. Que apoyen, que le den like, que comparten los videos. Que esta página es para nosotros, para el género. ¿Tú me entiendes? Para que el futuro sepa de lo bello. Yo siempre veo los comentarios abajo, la gente escribe: éramos felices y no lo sabíamos.
Para que sepa, loco.
Dime tú.
Así de all the time too. Es verdad, loco. Yo.
Así que los invito, por favor, Los Clásicos RD, y sigan a mis hermanos, el O en What the Fuck TV, y chequen también con su página, que estamos, esta vaina va para arriba.
Para arriba.
Cuando tú estás en el sótano, lo único que tú puedes es subir para arriba.
Con la fuerza de Dios, loco.
Con la fuerza y la bendición de Dios, esto se va a marcar. Por lo menos se va a pagar la compra con esta vaina y un par de camisitas. Ya lo tienen Q, maestro. Hazme seña, cuando lo tengas ready, me dejas saber. Vamos a seguir hablando aquí.
Ok, sí, lo tengo.
Damas y caballeros, con ustedes, el O. ¿Cómo se llama la canción? Ven, que te voy a hacer una presentación.
No, esta es una canción cristiana. Espérate.
Pero ven, que te voy a hacer la
sigue hablando. Let me do something. Sigue hablando.
Damas y caballeros.
Ese va a cambiar ahora. Ese va a cambiar, ese va a poner un traje.
No, pues yo te hago una presentación. Damas y caballeros, como le decían Oro Sólido. Raúl Acosta y Oro. No, pero que me diga. Dime tú cuál es la canción y yo te la pongo, te hago un intro heavy. Pero no, eso es lo mío, mano. Lo mío es, porque yo hice eso, porque dije, coño, yo recuerdo mi juventud escuchando esa buena música dominicana, gozándonos del merengue, y dejamos que esa vaina se escape del país, y ahora hay otros disfrutando y tocando esa bella música, y nosotros di que concentrados en un merengue de calle que no está ni picando, porque si tú me dijeras a mí que los mamberos están acabando con medio mundo y están tocando por todos lados, entonces yo te digo, está bien, déjame quedarme callado, eso es lo que le gusta, pero que tú me digas a mí que eliminamos el merengue, el dembow y el merengue de calle es lo que está, pero eso es lo que está en local, fuera del país nadie está escuchando esa música, vamos a ponernos la pila, ayudémonos uno al otro, dejen la vaina. Anyway, ya me entusiasmé demasiado.
Ok.
¿Estamos ready, maestro?
Sí, mira, esta canción es de Marcela Gándara. ¿Ok? Marcela Gándara es, ella es cristiana. Y basically yo hice el cover para la canción.
Bueno, damas y caballeros, le presento directamente de su casa.
Oye, un poquito.
Mi hermano, el O, con su salsa. Adelante, caballero. Nos fuimos.
Está montando. Dame un segundito ahí. Esto está cogiendo mucho. No es mi culpa. Ya. Nos fuimos.
Let's go.
Más motivos, Señor, venimos hoy rendidos.
Oh, in the building.
No cante.
De nuestra adoración, hoy eres tú. solo a ti sea la gloria, Señor, la alabanza y adoración.
Ok. Es un poquito porque nosotros no queremos esos copyright. Espérate. Pero si yo estoy cantando.
No,
Pero
oye.
Marcela, yo hice ese cover para ti.
la iglesia, de que la
Te van a
iglesia.
borrar.
Diga con el.
No,
You
oye,
know,
a mí, cuando empezó el intro, yo dije, mierda, al principio yo iba a cantar, frente a una copa de vino.
Oye,
Pero
pero
me quedó nítida, me gustó.
tú tienes la razón. You know,
Estaba buena.
si los merengueros se juntan y hacen las cosas con estos jovencitos de ahora, oye, se puede sacar buenas
Señores,
cosas. Si alguien
oye,
se pone y
a la
guía a la jazá, llámame.
Oye, la vaina es que aquí la gente, todo el mundo le gusta su merengue, pero nadie quiere apoyar la vaina. Pónganse en la pila, señores. Sergio Valga, llámate a la Hazá. Ale Bueno, llámate a Silvio Mora. Fernando Villalona, llámate a Rafeli. Júntense, señores, para que la música, así es que crece la vaina. Pero si todo el mundo está por su lado, los viejos no quieren juntarse con los nuevos, el género no va a crecer. Entonces ahorita cuando Dios no lo quiera, se muera los cantantes, nos quedamos sin nada.
Pero espérate. Escúchame, ok. ¿Quién tú dices que puede guiar a Manny Cruz? Dime un merenguero que tú dices, oye, yo quiero que tú seas el... ¿Cómo que se llama eso? En inglés es like...
Ven que yo te la tengo. Como el que tú seas el apprentice de él, ¿verdad?
El apprentice, yeah. ¿Con qué tú pones a Manny Cruz?
Yo pondría a Manny Cruz con Juan Luis Guerra.
Ok.
Que tú lo pongas ahí, Juan Luis Guerra, escríbeme un par de canciones a Manny Cruz y pégame esa música. Ya Juan Luis Guerra ya está a una edad que se tiene que cuidar de su salud. Ya él está haciendo sus últimas giras.
Y a la Haza con Ramón Orlando.
No, no me le falte respeto. No me le falte respeto al maestro, que ese es de lo mío.
No, porque tu instrumento también.
Ponme a la Hazá. Oye, espérate. Ponme a la Hazá con Quinito Méndez.
Ya.
Oye, yo no sé si en el 95 Quinito Méndez sacó un CD que se llama El Hombre Merengue. El CD que vendió más millones de copias, que tiene la canción Cachamba, hay un hombre.
Sí.
Hay un hombre. ¿Verdad? Él hizo una canción que se llama Pica Pica con Magic Juan de Proyecto 1 y quedó chulísimo. Imagínate Quinito Méndez
y Alhazá.
Con Alhazá. Oh my God.
Ok, bueno, podemos quitar a dos de ahí porque Andy Ventura tiene ya su legado.
No, pero pero eso sí, pero también hay que ponerle alguien que componga música.
Un guía.
No, guía no, él tiene lo suyo, pero él necesita escritores que le escriban música para que pegue más internacionalmente.
Pues entonces, ¿a quién tú le pones?
Porque él no necesita un cantante de lo viejo. Él lo que necesita es mejores escritores de música. Él tiene una cancioncita que salió, no me recuerdo el nombre, que me gustó muchísimo. Y si él se concentra no solamente en la música, el legado de su papá, pero él hace música nueva.
Su propio
es un fenómeno. Me gusta mucho Andy Ventura.
¿Y qué tú le dices a Rafael Rosario ahora mismo?
A Rafael Rosario le digo, mi hijo, así mismo mirándolo, mi hijo, vete donde tu papá, arrodíllate y dile, papi, perdóname si te enojé, invítame a tu grupo para cuando se vayan Tony y Luis del grupo y Reynolds y todos se queden los jóvenes y Rafael sea el líder de esa orquesta y toquen toda la música buena y toda la música es de los hermanos Rosario, pero vaina nueva que Rafael pueda cantar, porque ese tipo sí puede cantar.
Y a Darling
Made, ¿tú sabes quién yo le pongo? A Darling Made, vamos a ver, ese tipo canta, ese tipo de un yo lo pongo con...
O tú lo dejas ahí con Arami Camilo.
Sí, pero él decir, bueno, sí, bueno, eso le funcionó bien a él.
Ok,
Pero después de esa canción del motor, como que se separaron un poquito. No, bueno, yo creo que hicieron como 2 o 3 canciones de Arami.
ok.
Pero
¿A quién
vamos a
tú vas
dejarlo con Arami. Oh, no, tú estás hablando de. Tú estás confundiendo Manny Cruz con Darling
Ah,
Madé.
perdón.
A Darling Madé yo lo pondría con un Sergio Vargas o un Ale Bueno.
Ok.
Cantando ahí. Vamos a hacer un dúo. Y después cuando tú vayas con tu grupo, tú te cantas esa canción y así es que pegan. Tú sabes, alguien hizo una observación bien buena. Sorry que me ha pasado, pero
Tranquilo.
por ejemplo, en los 80, Diony Fernández era Diony Fernández y el equipo. Tenía 3 cantantes al frente. 3 cantantes al frente, que toditos se fueron y venían 3 más, porque se fueron y le daban su orquesta y venían 3 más y llenaban esos puestos y te cantaban canciones nuevas. Ramón Orlando tenía 3 tiguerazos al frente, durísimos los 3. Y esos 3 podían tener su propia orquesta. Cuando se salían, te buscaba 3 más. Esa es la vaina que falta. Que Sergio Vargas, en vez de estar saliendo, porque Sergio Vargas, el que canta con Sergio Vargas es el hermano Johnny, que es un tremendo cantante.
Ajá.
Pero si tú quieres avanzar la música para el futuro, ponte otro corista ahí, un joven, no tiene que ser Darling Madé, pero un joven que cante o que hagan dúo. Y así cuando el nombre de ese joven crezca a un nivel alto, tú lo pones y le pones su orquesta y él va y arma su vaina. Eso es lo que falta, mano, que nadie se está ayudando. Uno lo que quiere, los merengueros de antes lo que quieren hacer tocar su música y irse para su casa con su dinero al bolsillo.
Sí.
Pero si tú quieres avanzar la música del merengue, si en verdad te preocupa, ponte a tu tigre, pon a un par de jóvenes al frente y hace una banda heavy para que y le paga a ellos hasta que ellos crezcan el nombre de ellos. Oh, mira, fulano que canta con Sergio Vargas ya tiene su orquesta. Le sacaron 2 o 3 temas y ahora tiene su orquesta propia. Así que se hacía la vaina antes.
Soy el clásico. ¿A quién tú me pones a mí?
Yo te pondría con. Vamos a ponerte con.
Eso está difícil ahí.
No, yo te pongo con Ravel, loco. No, mentira. Con Tulile.
¿Con tu Lile? ¿Por qué tu Lile?
No, yo hablando disparate. Pues no te gusta Tulile. No, ¿con quién yo te pondría? Que está con una banda gorda.
Sí,
Una banda,
¿por qué?
porque Peñasuazo te canta, escribe tu. Oye, muchísimas de las canciones de Ruby Pérez, que Dios lo tenga en gloria, que él cantó a lo último, eran composiciones de Peñasuazo, de la banda gorda. Ese tipo escribe no solamente mambo, él te escribió, sí, a las mujeres le están gustando los hombres feos, pero ese tigre te tocaba, no engañe tu corazón porque tú no lo quieres, no lo
Entonces,
quieres. No engañe tu corazón.
Vamos a hacer una colaboración entonces.
Peña Suazo, te pongo ahí, te dejo con mi hermano el O, para que te cante un par de canciones. El tipo Peña Suazo es un duro. La gente cree que ese tigre es mambo nada más. Di que, ¿cuál es la canción? Que la canción que pegó también era tú mueres aquí, por más que tú critizaste.
Esa canción se la canto siempre a la mujer mía.
Pero no, pero eso no es tu línea. Tu línea es lo romántico. Y cuando él escribe canciones,
romántico,
ahí es que tú te metes. Señores, gracias por el apoyo de siempre. Gracias por la oportunidad a What the Fuck Radio o TV y a Check Other también, mi hermano, el Echo. Fue un placer. ¿Tiene comentarios antes de finalizar?
Hoy estos temas estaban heavy duty. Me gustó. Especialmente cuando tú mencionaste las Hasaya, tú sabes.
Oh my God.
You know what I
Tú
mean?
mueres aquí. Cántame un chingo de la salsita otra vez que tú cantaste ahí.
Ok.
¿Fred?
Toda rodilla se doble ante el único fe y Dios, solo a ti sea la gloria, Señor, la alabanza.
Ya, por si acaso.
Yo te junto. con Sergio George, que es el que le hace las canciones a ¿cómo se llama el tipo este? El boricua que hacía las canciones que estaba casado con Jennifer Lopez. Oh my God, how do I forget his name?
Marc Anthony.
Marc Anthony.
En lo que no me ponga con mi gran amigo.
¿Quién?
¿Quién es?
Kevin Ceballos. Oye, brother, Kevin, si tú miras esta vaina, tú me debes una, brother. Tenemos que hacer una colaboración.
Kevin Ceballos, wherever he's at, you know what I mean?
No, Kevin Ceballos. Kevin está, si no me equivoco, está en el área de Miami, ¿verdad?
Sí, él está en Miami. Y
sí, él todavía,
está en la iglesia.
Si tú le sigues la página de él hizo un par de canciones navideñas como en salsa que te quedaron chulísimas, pero eso fue un par de años, no sé qué está haciendo.
Y la mía entonces, nada, rayo, ya, yo me voy de ustedes.
Bueno, señores,
pero oye,
cierra ahí,
muchas
maestro.
gracias. Ya tú sabes, Echo, un placer siempre, el clásico.
¿Sabes? Estamos lo mismo.
Ya tú sabes.
Y con
esta nos vamos aquí.
Los clásicos
Y con ustedes, los clásicos.
Los clásicos RD.
Bueno, señores, nos vemos hasta la próxima.
Señores, buenas noches, que está tarde. A mí ni se ha dicho, porque aquí se trabaja, esta vaina no paga los biles todavía. Es calentamos lo que estamos la vaina. Hay que acostarse para trabajar.